Hey, sister.
140%. Connected to Fresh on his iPad.
We're family. Let's grow together. Glad to see you. Stronger than ever. All of us together. You can't hear me? It up and running it back. Hey, can you hear me? Good, Barbara. Can you see her? I refresh and I can't. You know what? It must be me. Y'all still can't see me. I will go out and come back in. It must not be a good connection. Could y'all see me now? Hello. If y'all could see me, I'm here. If y'all could see me, drop a one. If not, okay, let me see. Let me go online and see where I'm at. This thing is crazy. Let me see if I see myself. Hey, these. Hey, trying to figure out if I could see myself. No, that's what happened when people come in. I could see me now. Can y'all see me? I see me now unless there's a delay. Can y'all see me? Oh, thank you. I'm good. Y'all, if y'all could see me, one, 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 one. Okay, I see myself. I'm good. I'm back. I'm back in the flash. You know, the computers, I put it on Wi-Fi. Earlier it wasn't acting right because I was in the hospital. Hey, Makia. Hey, Shea. Hey, Diaz. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Diaz, I looked at your other tape too at work and stuff, so I seen two of them. They got a couple of people I need to catch up with. One person, let me have it, SSV. So I'm gonna put the music on, and then we're gonna listen to it, and then we're gonna talk, chat. I'm gonna watch y'all. This is from the Snapback Vibes channel. Check her out. You know, check the girl out. I trust you, and I know you trust me too. We're family. Let's grow together. Thank you, Barb. You was trying to tell me. All of us together. When she called me, it kicked me off though. And running it back. Powerful soul, beautiful mind. Hey, Reedy. Hey, Aiden. So let's get together and run it back again. Join me. Oh yeah, all right. I don't know how to do it from here. I have to put it on afterwards, and I'm gonna have to find out how to do closed caption. When you go live, I'm gonna have to see how I could do it. Anybody know how to do the closed caption online? Why isn't it closed caption? I gotta figure out how to do it online, Barbara. I'm gonna figure it out. Anybody? Let me see if I can figure it out while I'm doing this. Hopefully it won't. Well, it shouldn't mess nothing up. I'm gonna figure it out. Give me a minute. Let me see. Oh, it say I have to check back later to do it, but I will. I will, Barbara, and those who need close some. Yep. Ellen, smile.
Bluetooth mode.
Aiden, lunch. If you don't behave, I'm gonna put you in a timeout, baby. It's okay. Barbara, I can't do closed caption right now. I went live. I gotta figure out how to do it. I'm gonna put it on there. Hey Diaz, thank you. You know I can't hear good. That's why. Yes, I'm gonna put it on closed caption. I don't know. I went to see, but I have to do it before. I gotta figure it out, and I'm gonna just put it on all of them. Hey y'all, hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate you all being in here. We're gonna play a little bit of music, and then we're gonna talk about. I'm talking about why you can't live in a bubble and you can't be protected. Your bubble can't protect you. I talked a little bit about it this morning, but as we talking about monetizing, we can't be afraid to step out into the community, and we can't put everybody on. We can't put everybody out because some people are just closed. They just different. They wired different. They mean well, but they don't know how to communicate good. And so you could put them in timeout. And if they act right, then you keep them, but you can't put them all out. So we're gonna get into that, but we're gonna play a little bit more music. And this is from the Snapback Tribe. I'm sorry, Snapback Vibe for the Snapback Tribe. That's my peeps, y'all. Y'all my peeps. Here go the next one. My name I got to dance for y'all. Soul. A whispered story makes me whole. God is with me in each new day. Yeah, I know a lot of people are hard of hearing, so I appreciate you. You are an advocate, and I have to figure it out, but I can't do it now. In the light, I have to figure out how to put it on there all the time. That's all. But you should be able to put it on yours too, though, because it's something you go in your page and change it too. I'ma dance for y'all. Change it up and break the mold. Names like echoes, stories told, different faces, same bold heart. In my name, I find my spot. I don't want that one. I don't want that one. I want this one. I want this one. This is the one I like to dance on. Snapback coach from the projects we climb. Purpose in my pocket, hustle on my mind. Greater than the scars life left behind. Moving past the shadows, leaving doubt confined. Overlooked and passed by, still I rise. Undervalued, missed, but now realized. Rejects often shine when the night subsides. Got selective, chosen through the highs and tides. From the pain to the promised land I go. Misunderstood, but now they all know. Through the storm and the thunder spheres blow. Standing tall each moment, watch me grow. Stepped on the stones they threw at me. Built a bridge where walls used to be. From the ashes now setting souls free. Greater than the odds, our dreams achieved. See, passed over, undervalued. Now I thrive in the heat of the trials. Now alive, each rejection just fuel for the drive. Promised land secured as I arrive. From the pain to the promised land I go. Misunderstood, but now they all know. Through the storm and the thunder spheres blow. Standing taller each moment, watch me grow. baby. Grandma dancing, baby. Hey, Dizzy, y'all. Yes. Yo, what's up, my people? Just a little bit of something, something before we jump into the game. I'm excited. Barbara, yes, I appreciate you. I understand you being an advocate, and I thank you. Because you know what? You deserve, everybody have somebody to have their back. And I thank you for being an advocate. When I go live on my phone, but I have to set up on my computer how to do closed caption. But I think there's a way you should be able to do it also. It's kind of like your TV. You set your TV up for closed caption. I don't think it's me, but I'm gonna do the research and I'm gonna figure it out. You know, we've been running with our little niece. So get it in, grandma. Get it in, baby. I can't dance, y'all, but I can move. That's called exercising, right? Right. Dance it on, sister. We might get another song in or two. But today I've been running a lot of times, but my little niece in the hospital, so I went there. I went to see her, and then when I was leaving, that happened the other day. You know, when I was leaving, you know, she wasn't feeling. She didn't feel well, and so I said, "Well, I'll stay a little longer." That wasn't my anticipation. I wanted to get back, but you know, family is family, and you do what you have to do, you know, to help each other. So I want to sing a song. First, I want to pray for y'all. God, I thank you for my YouTube family. I thank you for the 1,000+ new content creators community. I thank you for the youth. I thank you for the Shine family. I thank you for um Ellen, oh my God. Well, your family, I thank you for the Sims. I thank you for all of the community that come together, God. And we are one phenomenal family. I thank you, God, for everyone that's in here representing their household. God, I ask you to bless them, God. I ask you to open the eyes of their understanding so they can see clearly the assignment and the mission and commission that you have on their lives so that we could do the things that you call us to do, Father. You call us to take and inspire and encourage, to motivate and to entertain, whatever field you call us to be. We want to not just we want to step into it with power and demonstration, and we want to make sure we're doing the things that you call us to do, not somebody else's lane. Stay in our own lane and make sure we are blessings to one another. So, Father, I thank you in your Son, Jesus Christ's mighty name. And today, earlier, this is my third live, y'all. Two was planned and one wasn't. The community is so important. Me and Nemo did one, and we now have a show. It's called Snapback Phenomenal Show, and it came from Boogie Time. Boogie Time said but other people, a couple of other people say you and Nemo, y'all just gel with each other. You know, it's like y'all feed off each other. And that was fine. They say, "Oh, you and Nemo do very well together." So then Boogie said, "Wow, you guys are so connected and funny. I think y'all should do a show together." Chemistry, yes, Ellen. And she said, "Name is Snapback Phenomenal." And guess what? Our show is called Snapback Phenomenal. And so I'm excited. One of the persons she don't know yet, she's gonna be one of the first guests. All of it, we won't have a lot of guests, but we will have some guests. And I would love to have you all on if y'all want to. And one of the things about it is your community help to shape your destiny. As you pour into them, they will pour into you. Don't be afraid to take feedbacks. Don't be afraid. If somebody suggests something, you might say, "Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I don't like that." But you'd be surprised what could come out of just listening. Today, I was given an audit to one of my subscribers, and he said, I'm gonna listen, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And then the other day I had a subscriber came on, and his name was not a positive name. And I say, baby, you have to have a name where it is edifying, it's building, and then he gave me the explanation. I said, that's who you were. You want to, your name shape your destiny to where you going. When you name something, you give power to it. And so when God made names of things, he said that we can make names and call it into existence. God gave man dominion and power over the earth. So therefore they could speak to the name of the Adam. Adam named the animals. And so we have the power to name things. What name are you putting on your family? What name have you put on yourself? You'll hear people saying, oh, I'm a klutz, or I'm clumsy. You putting that on you, and you walk in that identity. No, I might stumble, I might be a little wobbly or whatever, but I'm not. I am. After I am that comes you, and that brings you into existence. So I just want to say I appreciate all of you all popping on, and I'm going to do this 30-day challenge. Nemo pushed me. I Cherish Church was doing monetization in 90 days, and I didn't jump on the bandwagon like I should have. Some people using streaming, and I got a couple of ideas for streaming. I love your stream, Ellen. I love how you do it, uplifting things. To me, that's more meaningful. You will get a selective of people, because that's personal development. Simi do her Sims game. There's a gamers and stuff. And so you wanna do things that will include your audience, and you want them to grow with you and develop. I know right now there's a lot of things you can't do, but every now and then it's good that they see you, unless your page is not faceless, but you're going to have to put it in a calendar to come on sometimes just to interact with them, because people want to see your face. That was one of the things also my analytics said. I wanted to do more recorded, which I do have recorded information that I will upload, but they wants to see your face. People want to connect. They want to engage with you. They want to have a good time. They want to know where you live. What's your name? Do you eat this? Do you eat that? Do you put your clothes on? Do you put your pants on with your legs first? I mean, just all kinds of questions. So I wanted to talk about how, it's Sunday fun, but also I wanted to pick up where I left off this morning, because we are YouTubers. And if you YouTubers, that means you're in front, a YouTuber or a creator, that means you're in front of an audience. And if you're in front of an audience, you can't be afraid to go live. You can't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. You can't be afraid, of being rejection. And then another thing, trolls come in, but a lot of people, they just looking for somewhere to go. They looking for somewhere to belong. I converted a troll with me and Nemo. Wasn't trying. Other day I converted a troll, because they want to be heard. They want somebody to see them. Hey, do you see me? Hey, can you shout me out? Hey, you remember me? So that's all they saying is, I need validation, and I've been there before. We want to be validated. We want somebody to know that they see us, they feel us, they love us, and that's all. It's not that they some of them don't know how, like people with autism, they don't have the same level of reading and being able to interpret when you are angry or upset. So they might think you're playing, or they might think something totally different. But one of the things we need to do is step out of the bubble. We can't become monetized in a bubble. And the reason why we can't be monetized in a bubble, because we got to get out in front. And we need to practice now, because if you monetize, then what you gonna do? We need to be ready to go forward and not afraid. I was talking about earlier. A lot of creators are playing it safe. They restreaming is good, but a lot of creators are playing it safe, and then when they get ready to monetize, they don't have the audience support. You know, one of the things I appreciate about our community is that we support each other. You know, we are there. You know, but as our community, our personal community and our tribe in large, we can't always be there. So we want to get it set that we get a community. That's why I was saying that we want names for our community. We want them to be engaged and know that they are valuable and important to us. Hey Barry, walking exercise for your health. You know, we want them to know that they are valuable. They are part of the community. They are partners. Without them, we cannot be successful. And because of that, hey Lucy Warren, because of that, we have to start off. Lucy, I see her doing a lot of lives. You know, Lucy, are you afraid to go live? And how long you been live? And are you more comfortable with your lives now? Exercise for your help. Blessings, sisters. I'm here. Thumbs up, done. Blessings to you. And so yeah, we can't be afraid to go in front of our audience. We have to let them know our flair, our style, our flavor. You know, they come on here teasing me with these glasses and different kinds of glasses. After in January, when my birthday, you know, I got a lot of attention when I was wearing the pineapple glasses. Everybody liked them. So after my birthday was over, instead of wearing them all year round, I decided I will invest and buy me some glasses. And I did. Hey, Peachy. And I did buy glasses. I went crazy though. I brought so many glasses. I got like about 20, 30 pair of glasses. It's crazy. Very exercise. Oh, say yes. And so blessings to you, my friend. And so I just wanted to tell you, an ounce of paradise. Hey, ounce of pounce, ounce. Yeah. So Peachy could tell you I converted a troll earlier, but as YouTubers, we can't be afraid. We can't be afraid to step out into the front. You know, don't play safe. Safe does not get you the support you want. Safe does not get you paid. Being safe, if you really thinking about being a YouTuber, you got to step outside of that bubble. You have a boundary line, but don't be afraid. You don't need to stir up drama. You don't have to go and fighting with them back to back. But you on that live earlier today. Yeah. Oh, thank you. She told me she was super proud of me. And then the person started asking questions, how to be a YouTuber and how to get subscribers, and that other people was on there. So and one guy said his name was Elijah, something Elijah. Elijah said trolls bring traffic to you. Because once people start seeing that you are genuine, you care about people. One of my quotes is, people don't care how much you know till they first know how much you care. So it will push them, it will drive them. He was like, oh, I like that answer. So, but the other day was the same way. But I've worked with high population of people at risk. So a lot of the clients I work with, some people didn't want to work with them. Why? Because they were, I had kids that was children under the age of 10 with offensive defenders of their parents. So they was trying to keep them from going to jail. I did an in-school suspension program. So I'm used to working with behaviors that people do not desire to be a part of. And I know I wasn't an angel, and sometimes we forget that everybody needs somebody. Cousin stopped him in his track and showed him she was not the one to laugh out loud. Girl, you're funny. So so he recanted, and sometimes they won't. Yesterday one tried to play games, he recanted, and then he tried to come back. So you know what I did? I took and told him, I told one this morning I was gonna put him in timeout. This morning I went in and one person said, did you read the chat? I didn't have time to read the chat. You know why I didn't have the time to read the chat? Because God was moving, the spirit of God, and I wasn't playing games then. You know, I like to laugh, I like to play, but sometimes I got to be about my father business. Right now, I might get up, dance, and sing a little bit, but right now I'm concerned. I am so concerned because some people might be on, and I want to say this. You might be close to your 365 days a year to monetization. Don't worry, don't get upset, don't get frustrated. Just keep on moving forward because one of the things for sure in the beginning, we didn't have a whole lot of people that joined us. So they start dwindling your hours. So you don't have a lot of hours to dwindle because the shorts, I did a lot of shorts before I started doing a lot of videos. And then I did recordings. I didn't have a lot because I had it on private until January. So for months, I had it on private. So I'm saying to you, don't worry because it will change. Thank you so much for okay. Yeah, blessings to you. So don't worry. So y'all take and connect with each other. Check each other. If somebody come in here, y'all want to check them out, check them out. I'm okay with that. So I'm saying that YouTube will not reward you for being invisible. It rewards impact. You can't make an impact if you scared to be real. In the beginning, I was a little bit more lenient, but I'm saying then more people start coming and then they started, being active or mischievous like children. Some of them are children chronologically or mentally. So guess what? When mines act up, I check them. When my grandkids act up, I check them. So guess what? They come in here, they call me grandma. Some of them call me granny, and I'm gonna let that be too. Cause some of them be like I say I'm not granny. Why can't I call you granny? Okay. They're gonna call me granny and they say I'm a flip the switch on them. Hey baby. Granny love you. Why? Because they want to control the narrative. They want to get on your side to aggravate you. And if they could do it and get in your skin, guess what they're going to do? They're going to do it. You know how people antagonize you because they know you don't like something? That's what trolls do. Trolls want to see how much they can aggravate you, how much they can irritate you. So they come back, but really they just want somewhere to belong. It might not be, you might not be the place, you might not be the space, you might not have the patience, but I'm saying to you, if you want to be monetized, sometimes our mindsets need to change because this is a different generation. And when we were younger, people tolerated us and put up with us. Let me tell you, I live in a mixed community now, but when I first moved here, it wasn't as diverse. Or even on TV, you see people throwing toilet papers on trees and stuff. I see that. I'm like, what the hell? How you gonna waste good money for toilet paper? But then they do these kinds of things for real. I thought it was just on TV. So I'm saying that even kids that's well mannered and their parents taught them, they still sometimes be mischievous. And so we can't be so quick to give up on them. This is the generation that's going to bring us and take care of us when we get old. And if we just speak not so good about them, where would they be? We have to encourage them. We have to tell them, not lie to them, but tell them they got more in them and they could do better. Encourage them, motivate them, but don't lie to them. Don't tell them, lies, but we have to encourage them. And Peachy, I know you work with males, and I know all of them are not ideal, and they're in person. So on the screen, people feel like they could get away with it, and they think they could hide, not knowing that there is a digital record of everything they do and say. Once you put it out there, you can't get it back. Adults with severe, oh, you work with adults with severe disability. No, I'm talking about your program you have with boys, young men. Okay. The young men program, that's adult with severe disabilities. Yeah, your Young King project. So I know all of them. I know all of them is not prestige. You say you work with some of them don't have daddies and mamas. So I know because they're dealing with a spirit of rejection. Lucy, I asked how do you handle trolls, or do you have trolls in your live when you go live, and are you comfortable with confronting them, or do you just put them out or block them? So check this out, because I know you do a lot of lives. um we have to still be honest with them, but we want to train them and teach them. The Young King Project, no, that's my night job. Some are out of control and I get them right. Yes. You know what? Let me tell you, on my job, I worked in a mental health facility, mental illness. Hey, illness with severe mentally ill, and so persistent and severe mentally ill, and they love and respect. And so guess what? They knew what was expected when I was on. Why? I told them I didn't play favoritism. I told them what the rules was, and then I let them make their own choices. But they knew not to, And one girl came on and she was like, she would bend the rules, or you could eat and stuff. And I'm like, no. So they would ask, is Trishana gonna be on tonight? I'm going to bed. I didn't know that. She told me that. And so I told her, you have to be consistent, not rigid. You have to be able to be flexible sometimes, because if not, then you will break or they will break. But consistent majority of the time. So I'm talking about YouTubers. As YouTubers, we cannot hide behind a bubble. Your bubble is not going to protect you. And then we're gonna have a little fun, Sunday fun. How y'all doing so far today? How was y'all day? The evening is, for most of us, is evening. Some people it might be morning. Um, so some of y'all are bubble wrapped. Wrapping your voice. You're afraid to step out and speak. You're afraid. I'm gonna tell you, I struggled a long time. I've taken different personal development. I've taken certification for coaching. I'm a Toastmaster, but I'm working on it and still a work in progress. I don't know if it will ever be just beautiful evening. Yeah, that's right. You're a little bit earlier. Let me tell you this. I still have problems with subject verb agreement, but it's not as bad as it used to be. I still have flaws of the way I speak. Sometimes my grammar is not as nice as I want it to be. I love it. I saw how you engage with them. I work as an aide that have disability. I get it. I get where you're coming from. They have problems at home and no friends, and they always kind. You always kind to them. Yes, I'm firm. Even on here, I will be firm with you, but I will respect you, because for so long, sometimes people, they not problems because they want to be. They just want to protect themselves. They so used to people releasing them and not loving them when they act up. Let me tell you, a spirit of rejection that will drive you crazy. You will feel like you're not good enough. You will feel like nobody really love you. I've been there. I dealt with rejection. You'll feel like, nobody wants you, and so that spirit is hard. And so because of that, Me Too, people yell at them. I'm always making them laugh. Yes. I worked that night and I know a lot about the clients. And people used to be like, wow, why? Because it was important to me, because I wasn't there and I wanted to know how they was doing. And so you have to have a desire to want to serve them. If not, then guess what? You just come and you just be they be another number. I don't want, why I don't want another number? I don't know what my future gonna hold. And wherever I go in this life, if I have to go somewhere, I want to be treated with respect. That's all. I want to be valued. I want to be, even before if I ever have to go anywhere, and even if I don't go anywhere, I want to be treated with a level of respect. And that's all I try to do for the people that I work with. Why? Because they deserve to be treated with respect. That's all. And that's all most people want. So when they come in here, they don't know what else to do. They so used to people telling them off, treating them like STH. I wanted a new word for that. Well, bull. I forgot the word I wanted to use. But they so used to people treating them poorly. I'm so grateful to God. I've had people in my life who was there for me, who was kind to me, who showed me love, and respect and honor. That's what I want to do. I worked with the population doing taxes. I worked in the hood, with clients. I worked in the hood. And so that's all I want to do. I'm spinning on my thing. Am I spinning with y'all? That might be just my computer. Okay. I'm trying to see what's going on. So I just want to be loved. That's most people just want to be loved. They just want somebody to say, "Hey, I see you. Hey, I love you." Amen. Break my heart. That's what they're looking for. Is love. Hey, beauty mark by God. Yay, baby. Y'all, let me tell y'all about beauty. Some of y'all might know beauty. Beauty is Bishop Cher, which is I Cherish Church, her sister. And let me tell you, that girl had a message that was on fire. Talking about don't mess it up, Trishana. Talking about there's a time and season for all things. And see, right now we're talking about the time and season and how we have to appreciate the people, how we have to step out our comfort zone. Sometimes we don't move because we're afraid. We don't move because, we feel like we're not going to be received. I stayed stuck a long time because I felt like I knew I had the goods, but I didn't know how to sell the goods. So y'all, if y'all have time, check out her message. I'm telling you, it was good, good, good. Growth require friction. We can't grow without movement. We can't grow. You can't hide. You can't hide behind a bush and expect, your light and expect it to shine. You can't rise while you hiding. So I'm telling you, come from out of the shadows of your true self and start being. Sometimes we do the restream because it's easier, but eventually you got to come out unless you have a faceless channel. And you know what? That's okay. This platform is not a problem. If you work it, it will work. It's our promised land. I wanted to equate it to, when God called the children of Israel in number 13, he gave 10 spies. He told them to go and possess the land. Caleb and Joshua and Caleb came back with a good report. They say we are well able to possess the land. The other 8 came back and said, we look like grasshoppers in our own eyesight, and there's giants in there. So fear kept them out their promised land. My question to you is, what are you afraid that's keeping you from stepping forward? I remember when I wanted to come on YouTube, and I don't know why, when I would get on here and I would sound robotic. I would say, "Hey, this is Trishana." I don't know, but it was so fake and phony. It was not me. Now you get me loud and everything else in between. Why? Because I'm ready. Sometimes we gotta push past. Not sometimes, majority of the time, we gotta push past the fear. God said He have not given us the spirit of fear, but love and a power and a sound mind. Somebody out there need to hear your voice. Only you can speak to them. They're waiting for your call. They're wrapped in doubt and they miss out on the opportunities in moments to connect with an audience who are waiting for them. Don't let that be you. Don't hide behind. And Ellen, I like your restream. I love your videos and stuff. Unless that's where you going, don't hide behind it. If you feel like your messages, what I love about your message that is different than a lot of restreams. You're not just putting a frog on there and a frog saying gribbit, gribbit. You're putting meat on there, and it's very uplifting. Is uplifting music. And if that's how it is and it's gonna be, you may monetize like that. Because there's a lot of faceless channels, and some of them are real good. And I could say honestly, you are one of them. If you wasn't, I'll say come from there. I can't say that I have stuff that good that I will keep. Thank you. I work in a school and really can't go live. Yes, I can't say that my stuff is that good where I will capture an audience on that. That's not my forte. Some people are good with technology. You found you a real good system, and it's good. I'm gonna tell you, I like it. And if I didn't, I'll tell you my opinion. And that's all it is, an opinion. I do like it. It's uplifting, it's encouraging. You got uplifting music. You have visuals that's pleasant and pleasing. Some people could get away with it, and I think you can. You know, if your numbers is increasing, then I'll say do it. Yeah, Peach. Yeah, and Peachy Keen in the house. Peach, I know you say you was gonna be just dropping everything on the wall. Are you getting enough feedback to decide which lane you want to stay in? I love your name, Peach. Peach, I want to say this, and you could tell me mind my business. A lot of people think you are Peaches. So I would pray about it and think about it and use my name, Keen Production. And the reason why I say that, because you do not want to get mixed up with that. You don't want to get some drama that's not yours. Pray about it, think about it, and Keen Production will probably benefit you better. My only opinion, and that's all it is. It's not in stone, but a couple of people asked me, they say, "Oh, I seen Peach McIntyre on your page." I said, "No, you didn't." She would never, well, I ain't gonna say never, because God could do a lot of things. They thought you was her. And so I'm saying to you, I'll pray about it. And then think about it. And I at first I wasn't gonna say nothing, but I love you, and I know you would want to know. Three people at least asked me that, and so they were saying, "Oh, just a suggestion. You could do whatever you want." I'm not. I'm not. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. I love you, and that's what I'm gonna say. They think, yeah, yeah. That's what they think. Because also, because you do some stuff about her, and they heard you talking, they was like, "That's that girl?" I'm like, "No." Yeah. I love you. Yeah, I love you back, baby. So pray about it. Because actually, if you think about it, Peach Keen Production is beautiful. So what's wrong with, and I don't know why you chose the Peachy. Why not Keen Production? It's your choice, because I like Keen Productions. Clean, straight to the point. Clean Productions. Clean production. But you could keep it 3 syllables. It's up to you, baby. So but my final call to you is, and then I would like to engage with y'all some and play some music, because where I'm from, I'm known as Peaches. Yeah, yeah. Um, but a lot of them not on your page, are they? That's just a thought, and some of them, let me tell you this, some of them may not come on your page once they see it anyway. So it's all about advertising. I thought about that when I started doing, yeah, and because to be honest with you, sometimes I call you Peaches, not peachy. So that's why, and then not just me, I promise, I won't lie to you, not just me. 3 or 4 persons asked me, "That girl Peach, is Peach on your page?" I'm like, "Peach who?" And they said her name. And I was like, "No." So, but my final appeal to you is, if you really thinking about being monetized, you can't monetize within a bubble. We have to go out. That was this movie that this boy lived in a bubble. He had to eat, drink, and everything in a bubble. You can't live full out if you're in a bubble. You can't lead while you hiding. You know, if you hiding, you can't, appeal to people. You can't grow if you wrapped in fear. You know, some people are afraid that they're afraid to speak. They're afraid to step out. You know, more and more of us are stepping out. So don't let fear keep you out your promised land. You have something of value and worth that your community is waiting on you. You know, people been waiting on me and y'all too. So it's time to step up. Take step out the bubble. You know, stand up, speak out. You know, say it loud. I'm a snapback tribe, and I'm proud. Say it loud. I'm part of snapback tribe, and I'm a say it out loud. you know, um, the land is already yours, but you have to walk in it. When God gave the children of Israel the land, He didn't tell them they had to conquer the giants. He said, "Go and spot and scout it out." He said, "I've given you this land to possess." It was their own mindset, their own fears that kept them out of the promised land of God. It wasn't. It wasn't God. God already gave it to them. Um. That's what I want to say to y'all. So how y'all day going? You know, I'm doing a whole lot of more different things that that I have ever done in my whole life. You know, first, I did a multiple journals, and I'm gonna do more. I got one I want to get bound, like my friend with the spiral one. The other one's just a bound with glue. You know, there's some things I want to do. I want to be able to, sell different merchandise and stuff. And it's all not just about YouTube. So for me, monetization, is not just because I want to be I want to be monetized to get paid. I want to be monetized so I won't have to worry about the hours. Once you get them over, that's it. You don't have to worry about it. I mean, you can't go off camera for 2-3 years and come back and not have to start over again. But you don't have that pressure of, I have to get the numbers in. I have to get the numbers in. Hey, Tracy. Good evening, good evening, good evening to you. Good evening, good evening. How do you do? Good evening, my fellow friends. So, yes, once we become monetized, that pressure of meeting that requirement is over. And then there be other things. We just don't want to get caught in the hype either. Some people, one person, they're not on here. But y'all know her, my little sweet baby said she stay up to 3 o'clock every day to check her hours. I didn't do that, but what I did do though, she was getting her hours daily. I was getting mine weekly, and they started cheating me out of it. Now I get it at least every night, which was just the other day. So I get to see more of my hours. So if they're not doing it right, I contacted them. I say my hours wasn't matching the hours that you guys say I got from the video. I don't want to get so in it that I become and inundated with it that I live from there. I'm living from here, and so I just want to encourage y'all. I want to sing a song to y'all. Anybody got a birthday? Anybody got a birthday in June? Anybody got a birthday? Anybody got a birthday in June? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Hey, June. Happy birthday. Most amazing, beautiful, prosperous people. Brilliant, bright, and bold. Hallelujah. Glory and honor to God. So, that's what I got for y'all today. Oh, it's your birthday? Yeah, happy birthday. I know it's not your birthday, Key. Your birthday is your birthday in June? I thought your birthday was last month. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Peaches. King Production. Happy birthday to you. Hey, Tracy. Tracy is our friend. May 2nd is my birthday, girl. I thought so. You tricked me. But that's all right. You get another birthday. I wanted to change my birthday, y'all. I wanted to change my birthday to June or July because January is always cold. Always. So I'm like, especially in Minnesota, I'm like, man, people have birthday parties in the summertime. My little sister birthday is July the 4th. I was saying happy birthday to her. Okay, yes, yes. My little sister' birthday is July the 4th. And so they we have all these fancy birthday parties and everything. That's right, that's right. Happy belated birthday to you, Peach. We're gonna sing it no matter what. And Bluetooth mode. Happy late birthday to you, Peach. Happy birthday to you. I want to tell y'all. Yesterday, I was on live. I was on live with real life. And real life is stepping up and stepping out too. She did restream. I gotta learn how to do restream for my music channel. And so I'm gonna say to you all, don't be afraid once you go live, don't be afraid to put some of your lives on a playlist so people could run it at night. It'd be easier because it's just like any other YouTube channel that they're on a loop and you get to play, either long or you get a long list. Hey there, hey there, Snapback. I gotta figure out. I want to put my song that you gave me on my playlist, and if I put it like that from your channel, I should be able to play it without having copyright materials. Allison showed me. Yeah, I'm gonna go on there. I'm gonna see. Let me see if I can find a restream. Yes, and send it to me. Put it on your homepage, and I'll check you out, so I won't have to go through all the threads. But I wanted to say, Dare did this beautiful song for me, for Tracy, for Nancy, I think. I mean, it was so uplifting and encouraging. I'm just gonna play a little spiel because YouTube let you get away with a lib dab. I ain't gonna go to play the whole thing, but I'm definitely gonna let y'all hear it and go check out her channel and hear it. I think I could get away with playing my music, but I think you could still do it if you put it on your list. I just need to make sure how to do that. They always have all of these different policies and guidelines, and I do not want to get in trouble. But I'm about to let y'all, and then I want y'all to go check out the whole thing and just give y'all a little taste. It's so beautiful. I'm like, wow, it blew me away. God, y'all, we got so much talent in our community. I'm so blessed and honored to be with such great creators and YouTubers. I'm just I gotta go on her page. I'm just so excited, and I was talking about Dare before you came on, because is a their page is a faceless page, and so she's finding a way. So are you getting your numbers in there with being your a faceless page? Are you getting your watch hours in? Now I don't know how this gonna work, and I'm gonna have to find this out. I'm gonna ask the question: if you put your shorts on a playlist and they play, will that count, or they still consider as shorts? And you don't get any hours. So see, mine separated now. They had real hours, and then they had short. I took the shorts off my channel because and then when I did, I seen a large numbers of people not checking out my videos and all of that. So I'm excited with that. Let me see. I'm trying to find it. And so once you get 1,000, I struggle with that decision because I like shorts. So I did a short page, and now I have to figure out, if I do the short page, can I get away with that? Let me put this on, y'all, because I'm just get a little spiel so y'all go check it out.
Connected to. Try Shauna's iPad.
Snap back to that. Shauna shining bright through joy and pain. Spread love and sunshine and rain.
I gave y'all a little tease now. Sound like Aretha. Yes, yes. That is Dare to Search. Lily did that for Snapback, baby. Y'all want to make a song for me? Make it. And then, I'm going to put it on my page. It is in my community, but I want y'all to go to her page. Even though it's on my community, she still get credit for it. So I have to figure out how to put it on my playlist without getting into trouble. And I think I can, as long as it's a part of my playlist. I'm not sure, but I liked it. I like it. I'm gonna put a little more spill on there. I'm like excited. I was like, "Ooh, girl, y'all, the diggity baby, y'all be lighting some stuff up." That is Dare to Search. That's her song for Snapback, baby. Snapback. Yo, want your back, snapback. Okay. Put a little more spill on it. I'm gonna wind it up a little bit so I can push it up just a little. Just to give y'all a little dab, because they let you get a few seconds or something in there. You can't do over a minute. So okay, let me see. Let me see. I'm about to play it again, y'all.
Battery 40%. Connected to. Try Shauna's iPad.
And with love and grace, I won't complain. Snapback, Trishana's name. She's lifting hearts again.
Now y'all go check out Lily. Dare to Search. She made me cry, y'all. My little niece, I was at the hospital after church, and I stayed there so long. I ate a piece of chicken coming in here trying to catch y'all. They gonna keep her a couple of days or not. I'm not sure. And then she gonna go into assisted living to get her strength and stuff back up. My younger sister Barbara think she might be faking, but I think it's real because she was real swole and stuff. Tracy, please do a short showing me greens from scratch. How to plate my greens from scratch? Plant your greens, okay, from scratch. Okay, yeah, she's the one to do it, baby. Y'all can't wait. My squash is kind of blooming. The ones in the front still a little tiny, but the other ones in the back, and the tomato plant, I can't wait till I show y'all. We might have to go live one of these days. So yes, thank you there. I appreciate the green plants. Like vegetables, yeah, I'm hoping. I got weeds in my yard and I'm scared to touch them because I put some seeds down. I'm scared I might mess up the greens because I ain't seen nothing pop yet. So I got these weeds, but I also got this one plant is a succulent, like, and it's something you could eat. And I'm gonna tell Tracy I gotta take and put it on this thing. So how y'all doing today? But yeah, my niece is doing well. Yeah, Allison showed you how. So yeah, even if you put it on your community, she will still get the credit. So yeah, I put Dare to Search on my community, have fabulous, very uplifting information. I love it. So Dare to Search, Lily, I asked you, how you doing with your watch hours, and I didn't realize you was Lillian, who was on my page forever ago, and then you disappeared, and then your name is Dare to Search. Nancy called you Lillian, I realized that was you. So I'm so excited you're back. You wasn't gone, you just changed your name, and I didn't realize you changed your name. Y'all can't be doing that to me without letting me know. And so, Tracy say greens. Yeah, I just have seeds. Oh yeah, you could do it with seeds. It just take longer. You don't have to do plants. You just the pack should tell you too. I think what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna reseed. I might dig all that out and drill some sand with it. I don't know if I digged it deep enough, because you gotta put it so deep, but not too deep because you want it to pop up. So I'm praying that my greens come. I got some short Swiss greens. I can't wait to taste them. I like them. I just have seeds. That's what I planted mines with, the seeds. I got, so I can't. I'm praying that I get to eat some. I didn't do all them other greens like I did before. I like kale. I like turnips. I like mustard collards. Do you all in here eat greens? So, yes. Uh, so there. How's your hours? Have you been checking your analytic hours? Not the short, but the long. It say community hours. How are you doing with those? Are you finding that you're getting a lot of the hours? One of the things I heard with doing Restream, I'm gonna try. Someone say start them in a cup. Yeah, you could start them in a cup. Get some loose potting soil, some seeding potting soil, because that other soil is real heavy. I got some in the back, and it's lighter. And Tracy does that also. Is lighter, and so that way the heaviness it could pop up. But if you put it outside, sometimes it's better to start it outside. If it's warm enough, I'm going to try. Someone say you could try it in a cup. You can, but I would say if you use a cup. Oh, is that public hours or that's shorts included? Because you can't keep all of them calculate, but the public hours is different. But if you're doing that, baby, you're doing very well. Cause my short hours and my public hours, they just give you all of it. But in analytics, they break it up. I'm gonna show you these cups, but you can use. I'm gonna show you what you can use to take and plant them in so that you could put them in the ground. I'm gonna show you. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna show you what I'm thinking about doing. So even if I started over, you could put it in that. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm coming. Um, um, things that. Oh man. Oh, here go one. Okay, I'm coming, y'all. Um, I might do that too. I might do a couple of them in here and see how that's gonna work, and then maybe put them in the bathroom where there's a light. This is like a paper cup, and you take and put it in the ground. It just it's like an eggshell carton. You could even start them in an eggshell carton too. I don't know. I have to look. Um, this is what it looked like. It's paper. And so you could plant them in here and just put the water in there. Put it probably in somewhere don't waste. Tracy, I'll be there. Oh, Tracy, you gonna do it? You can start them in anything. It should tell you the depth of I know it does, Tracy. You doing a video tonight? Excellent, excellent. Yeah, I put the dirt on. I don't think I did it deep enough, but I might even do this. Or I might just plant someone and try again. If you don't act right, if I get too disgusted with those weeds popping up, I'm gonna just clear it and do it again. And whatever pop up. With greens, some of it depend on what kind it is. They'll last pretty long. Tracy, I can't start them in anything. It should tell you the depth of the plant. Yeah, I think greens. Yeah, greens is better. If you put them in a garden. I Cherish Church just did a live streaming on planting. Yes, I seen those before. Yeah, I think these probably. I mean, the only thing with this, because you're transporting them to that, but actually you could put them in the ground, but then you got to dig deep. But with the seeds, this what I'm gonna do, Tracy, too. I'm gonna get some sand. If I don't see nothing by next week, I'm gonna just clear it all up, clean it all out, and then I'm gonna take some sand and scatter it with the sand, because the sand gonna make it stick, and then put the dirt on, and I probably won't have to do that much. I don't know. I don't know. I think sometimes I get too excited, and instead of taking my time and doing it and maybe measure it, because they say like 1/4 depth, and I just dug the dirt out and then plugged it back in with the hole, and of course say it's supposed to be one with 1/2 of fine soil. So see, my soil is not fine. My soil is soil. So I don't know what that means. So I don't know. I have to look. Tracy, I'll be there. Yes. Yeah, I've seen those before. Yeah, so how many gardeners in the house? How many gardeners in the house? How many gardener? Oh, I planted some rosemary, not rosemary, but marigold, and they reseeded. Some of them reseeded. So I got some of them I just planted, and some of them I reseeded on their own. It's so unique for each of us, different soil and different plants. Exactly. So I see that the marigold are reseeding, and I'm excited, because I didn't think they would come back. Because marigolds I thought was annual, but because the seeds, I probably left the dry plant out there too long, and they must have hit in the dirt, hit the snow or whatever, and it's coming back. OJ, what's up? Dare to search, you all have green thumbs, and my mom did too. I wish I had her. You know what? I promise it's not about a green thumb, baby. It's about watering, it's about your soil, it's just about taking care, it's nurturing. It's like with anything. Some people saying you have to have a green thumb. You just have to work with it. That's all. It ain't about a green thumb. Tracy, you have a green thumb? I don't have a green thumb. I like plants. And I just feel like if I like plants, you give it some. Now, some things, though, you got to see, because some things like heavy sun, and then some things like lettuce and stuff, lettuce should be like in a fall, in the spring, because lettuce will bolt. Some vegetables can't take the heat. Some of them are heat tolerance. You have to have a green thumb, my mom. No, no, you don't have to have a green thumb. You just have to have patience. You gotta water it. You can make your own food. They got different things you could look. You could add some fish bone. You could add some they have meal bone. You can have this fish stuff. So there's different foods that you feed it. I don't like the synthetics like you have that they have it. I would rather have, and Tracy have hers real natural. She got, and I ordered me some seeds, some comfrey seeds, Tracy, that I am gonna plant, and I might put it in this and keep it and nurse it, and then put it out, because I wanted to make sure it pops. So yeah, no, you don't need to be no, you don't have a green thumb. It's doing research. Like I said, some things like heavy heats, some don't. You gotta look at like zucchinis. Once your zucchinis, not zucchinis, but zucchinis, but once your cucumbers, they get ripe enough. You can't keep them on the vine, because when you do it, it'll cut off. You gotta watch it, make sure they don't have any bugs on it, mealy bugs, slugs. Tracy, I looked at Tracy updated video the other day, and she used some beer to get rid of the slugs. I hate the smell. You could buy the root. You can buy. I don't know what, I tried that last year, and it didn't give me any instruction. It had this piece of wood, and they just sunned it just like that, and it died. And I was very disappointed, because I got it on Amazon. So I don't know where to get it at. And I've been looking around even here. So I wound up getting me some seeds, because I really want to buy. I really want some. I had a plant one time, and it died. Maybe somebody took and cut it with the grass. I'm talking about comfrey. It's a seed, a root. It looked like a tree branch, and when I brought it, it looked like a tree branch. They didn't give me any instructions, and I try to do what I try to do. And so that's what we talking about. Comfrey is a natural fertilizer for your plants, but there's a lot of different things that you could use. Some people use, some coffee grinds. Go look for where you planted it. It might be there. I didn't plant it. I wound up putting it in my car porch, and it died. So maybe I might try to get one. That was last year. Maybe I might try to order another one, and do the plants, and do the seeds, and see which one prospers. Put it in different areas. But I would love to have it, because it have great properties. So yeah, that's what we're talking about. Data search, greens. You don't have to have all of that. But I do put amendment to my soil. I put some chicken poop Tracy got the real thing. I got the bag stuff, and then I put some not just chicken poop. I have some bone meal, and then like I said, they have this fish stuff. I don't know. I don't forgot what it's called. Add water to it, and then you put it in your garden. And so that's what I do. Yep. And the rain just look like once it rain, it just shoot up. But no, Tracy, I gotta get another one. Tracy, you wanna send me one? Tracy, Tracy. So yeah, I felt like the seller on Amazon, but I heard other people was saying not so nice things about them. Sometimes you get stuff and you don't have a very good yield for your money, and so I can't do a whole lot about it. But yeah, and there's any other gardeners in here? I just see two gardeners. And y'all gardeners, drop a one if you're a gardener, baby. Drop a two if you wanna be a gardener. But so no, it's not hard. Honestly, it takes watering, and when you first put the seeds down, you gotta water it every day so that it could take and germinate, and then you don't have to water it every day unless it's really really hot, and just nurture it. It's just like a baby. That's right. That's right. We got gardeners in house. Where my gardeners at? Where were my gardeners at?
Bluetooth mode.
Hello, gardener. Are you growing something fun? Hello, gardener. Can we eat out your yard? Is a gardener Tracy learning? Tracy is a gardener. Data search says she -1. She's a gardener in the making. You gonna be a gardener when Tracy finish with you. Tracy have some very good enlightened information. I was loving it. She talk about natural fertilizers. She talk about she show you her garden. She have so many. Oh my God, some of the stuff I didn't even know was what you call it, healthy stuff, Tracy. You call them um I don't know, because marigolds and all that, you can use it for herbs and healing. I like dandelions. Dandelions have a lot of properties, y'all. I'm gonna take a picture of these things. She talked about stuff I had in my yard too. I got this book. It's called is a Minnesota yeah, yes, medicine, however you say it. But yeah, that. And I have that in my yard. I have stuff in my yard. And one time I took and blended some. And also I took dandelion root and dandelion greens. It's a bitter taste, but it's healthy for you. Some of the stuff Tracy is foraging, I was like, wow, pine needles. I'm like amazed what things we have that we can heal our own bodies. I am waiting. I'm waiting on Tracy to make her rocking chair. Yeah, let me tell you, I had a glider, y'all. And I don't know why I gave it up. I gave the thing away. I wanted the glider so bad, and then I got it and I got rid of it. I don't know what's wrong with me. Now I wish I had a glider, because a glider a little bit better than a rocking chair, y'all. I don't know what happened. After I had my grandson, I don't know why I gave the thing away. But that's okay. I'll wait here. But you know what? I may get another one. I'm like, whatever. So, but y'all, how y'all Sunday been? And I think Tracy, we were talking about laugh out loud. I wish, we were talking about how we have to step out of our comfort zone. I think you was in there this morning, but as a YouTuber, I kind of bended it towards the YouTuber. YouTube reward us from stepping out and using our voices, because you get paid and recognized as long as engagements and stuff is on your channel. And so we want to make sure we encourage, motivate, and things. People I love gliders, the old gliders. I had a glider. I don't know if it was an old one. It was the one with the cloth and stuff, so it was old enough. And so I wanted one when I had my grandson. And the sad part is I don't know what I did with it now that I'm talking about it. And y'all made me think about it. So I just want to make sure we are doing our best to, step out and be the YouTubers we want to be. Some people maybe a hobby. Some people it might be for a digital footprint. Some people saying they want a business. If we want a business, then we got to operate and work like it's a business and not just something we have heavily do it, but we step up and step up and stand out for a long time, y'all. You guys, I appreciate y'all. I would stay on here longer, but I think I'm kind of tired. I think I need to be setting up, getting ready to get my bed and stuff together. This is sad. I moved and broke down the one bed, and I was gonna move it to the next room. And I've been working on it. So this morning, before I did my live, I got up and I did the bed. I was with my little niece for a long time. So tomorrow, I'm gonna make sure I take care of all my things, including cutting my back grass, cause I've been cutting the grass for a couple of days too. And so I have to make sure I still do the things I'm supposed to do. A couple of channels I want to listen to tonight. SSV say, I haven't visited her. So I want to visit the people who call me out, sending love and strength, positive energy and healing and prayer. Thank you. I want to make sure I'm showing up for those who show up for me too. And she called me out, so I need to make sure I go and check out her page. I said I would. And somebody else I did. And I'm gonna go check out Barry Walking page. I haven't been on his page in a while. And I don't want people to think I'm Barry. Let me put it down. Barry Walking. And so I'm gonna close up shop. I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna be on tomorrow at 10 o'clock, everyone, to everyone here. Okay. Oh, Tracy sending love and light. Okay, that's what I think that is. And she's sending prayers and love to my little niece. I love the chat. Stay safe, everyone. So God bless y'all. May the blessings of the Lord, may the blessings of the Lord be with you guys. May you all have good sleep. God say he give his beloved sleep. May y'all sleep and rest peacefully tonight. I love y'all. I'm your girl. I'm your friend. Snap back, Trishana. You might go down, but you won't go under. Be blessed. And I'm going to sign off tonight, y'all. I ain't playing no music or nothing. I got a couple of videos to watch. Till tomorrow. Love y'all. Later. Tracy, what time is your video before we hang up?